Is the CIA secretly shaping the Ukraine war? Zelensky's latest disclosure raises big questions about the level of CIA involvement. Let's dive in. Yo, welcome back, guys. Glad to have you. Yo, what do you guys think about this whole CIA and Ukraine thing? Do you guys think that they're just giving strategic support, or do these connections go deeper, man? Because we got some crazy stuff to get into here, man. Yo, do you guys think this could be connected to that whole Routh, Mar-A-Lago situation, attempt on Trump's life, dude? And then there's other geopolitical moves. Yo, we got some stuff to get into, man. It's going to be an interesting episode, yo. Yo, if you like the content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I appreciate you, man. Apparently, they've been meeting for the past year. Dude, this is crazy. This I think connects to some other stuff we see Ukraine doing, especially as Trump gets elected. They've been meeting for the past year. We got ABC News talking about a year ago them meeting, and then we got a recent headline talking about Zelensky talking about the most recent meeting. So let's go ahead and get started.
We're now learning CIA Director William Burns had a secret meeting with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in Kyiv. The director also met with Ukrainian intelligence officials, passing on U.S. intelligence about Moscow's war plans and intentions. This comes as the U.S. is promising to send more aid to Ukraine. I want to bring in ABC News Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman in Kharkiv. What do you think about this conversation between CIA Director Burns and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky?
So, Dan, I think it's clear that the CIA and specifically this director has a very strong relationship with President Zelensky, both to pass strategic level intelligence about what the Russians intended to do when it came to the beginning of this conflict. And now I think he's talking specifically about the concerns of a new Russian offensive.
I don't trust the CIA to communicate concerns or what Russia's intentions are at all. I think it's very clear before the Maidan revolutions, Russia had a treaty to use the Crimean oil fields. All right. And so I think it's very clear they lost that treaty. And I think Russia desires to use the Crimean oil fields. They have control now. Look at what it's doing for their economy. Look at how they're supplying Europe with oil. Look at everything going on with Germany. And now we're using proxies to bomb the pipelines because we're so nervous about it. I think it's really obvious. I think what we should have done was have Ukraine influence Ukraine to renegotiate that treaty for those oil fields to squeeze Russia a little more, but not enough to pop this off. But in reality, I think this was all popped off on purpose, because I think the way that they're losing control country after country with this whole resurgence of classical liberalism around the world that they're trying to market as fascism or authoritarianism, I think they're losing control. And I think World War III is really what they're looking for out of this whole thing, man. But yo, let's get into this article, man. Grateful for his help. Ukraine Zelensky discloses final meeting with CIA Director Burns. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky said Saturday that he had met the U.S. CIA Director William Burns in Ukraine, a rare public disclosure of a meeting between the pair amid Russia's invasion. United States has been Ukraine's most important financial and military backer in almost 3 years since Moscow invaded Washington, and is also reported to have routinely shared military intelligence to support Ukraine in its defense. Oh, I'm sure that's all it was. Yeah, absolutely. Zelensky said he had met CIA Director Burns on multiple occasions throughout the war, but their meetings had been undisclosed. Yeah, the CIA was, providing Freeway Ricky Ross with crack to sell in California. But I'm sure in Ukraine, they were totally following the rules. Absolutely. Bill Burns paid his last visit to Ukraine as a CIA Director, Zelensky said on Telegram. He and I have had many meetings during this war, and I am grateful for his help, he added. Usually such meetings are not publicly reported, and all our meetings in Ukraine and in other European countries, in America and other parts of the world were held without official information, Zelensky said. Burns is set to leave the powerful post of CIA chief as President-elect Donald Trump brings his own candidate. Last confirmed meeting between Zelensky and Burns was mid-2023, according to U.S. officials who announced in July 2023 that Burns had paid a recent trip to Ukraine. But apparently, Zelensky is implying that there was something much more recent, apparently they don't disclose it every time it happens. Zelensky said on Saturday, posted a photo of him shaking hands with Burns in front of a state crest of Ukraine. He did not say when the meeting took place, but he said it was the pair's final before Burns leaves post. The meeting comes at a critical time in the war, 1 month before Trump comes to power. The Republican has pledged to end the war in a matter of hours, stoking fears Kiev could be forced to accept peace terms favorable to Moscow. Dude, yo, it's what's crazy to me is losing massive swaths of the population is considered favorable to Ukraine. Why didn't y'all just renegotiate the peace, the treaty for Crimea? Come on, man. I just don't understand, bro. I just don't understand, bro. And to me, dude, this speaks on the larger thing, because I think the CIA is way more involved, and apparently so does the New York Times. The spy war, how the CIA secretly helps Ukraine fight Putin for more than a decade. The United States has nurtured a secret intelligence partnership with Ukraine that is now critical for both countries countering Russia. A Ukrainian army, okay, that's a stupid picture, whatever. Adam Antros conducted more than 200 interviews in Ukraine. Not far away, a discreet passageway descends into a subterranean bunker where Ukrainian soldiers track Russian spy satellites and eavesdrop on conversations between Russian commanders. One screen, a red line followed the route of an explosive drone heading through Russian air defense from a point in central Ukraine to target the Russian city of Rostov. The underground bunker built to replace the destroyed command center in the months after Russian invasion is the secret nerve center of Ukraine's military. There is also one more secret. The base is almost fully financed and partly equipped by the CIA. Yep. So there we go. We speculate. Here's confirmation. They're way more involved in meeting and strategic support, aren't they? 100%, 110%. General Serhiy Dvorsky, a top intelligence commander, said in an interview at the base. Adam Entos is a Washington-based investigative respondent, 2 times Pulitzer Prize winner. Anyway, so they're all up in there, all right? They funded things. They're all up in there. They're doing things, okay? Look, you got the CIA in Ukraine, all right? You've got Ryan Routh with the SKS at Mar-A-Lago, right? You guys remember this? Oops, did the deep state get caught? DOJ says letter written by would-be Ryan Routh, offer guy, apologizing for not offering Trump is offering a reward, was written months before the potential offering. So, yo, man, the SKS... Everybody's speculating it came straight from Ukraine, right? Right? Yo, Ryan Routh was all out in Ukraine, wasn't he? Out in Ukraine with the pictures? Wasn't he out in Ukraine with all the pictures? He was talking about, what was it, Afghanistan or Nigeria or soldiers from the Middle East or something, right? That were ready to fight for Ukraine. He was trying to get them done. Yo, man, I think there's a connection between Ryan Routh and all of this stuff, man. All of this, bro. I really do, man. Let me hit that. Let me replace that. But yo, man, anyway, you guys let me know what you think. You guys let me know what you think. This video really fought me. This video really fought me recording, man. Like, you guys have no idea the level of hell I had to go through recording this glitch after glitch. So I'm gonna keep it short right now. I forgot to cut out all the bad words from this article. But yo, you guys check it out, man, because there's pictures of Ryan Routh out there in Ukraine holding up signs saying we need more volunteers, right? Then he comes back, Mar-a-Lago, right? We got the CIA in Ukraine. Oh no, they're just meeting. It's just support, right? Oh no, but then all of a sudden they got a base. Apparently it's behind enemy lines. It's the nerve center of Ukrainian intelligence. I mean, you know what? Dude, they're all up in that mess. They're all up in that mess. And there's some sort of connection here, man. I'm telling you guys. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Am I out of my mind? Let me know, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. And the next episode, it might be late because we got holiday stuff to do. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.